fam, how you loving? I have on my super witch shirt today, feeling really good, really mellow. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon in the DMV, and I'm coming to you with my live video today as I have shared with you that I'm going to be with you every day for 90 days. It's not always going to be live. I'm going to do some uploads as well, which I'm really excited about because I haven't done uploads consistently in a long time. So I like the idea of doing uploads as well. So we're going to be doing some uploads too. But right now we're live, and if you're new here, I'm Reverend Valerie Love, also known as KAISI, Divine Midwife of Soul Destiny, Christian Witch, and the author of 16 books now on practical spirituality. You can hop over to valerielove.com and pick them all up there. I love you. God bless you. So exciting. Ballerina Witch. How you loving? Look at all of our peeps coming in. Come on, come on. Jay, how you loving? Oh, wonderful, Jay. If you want to be a vampire, you may be one already. All right, who else is present today? Shout yourself out in the chat as all the love tubers come on in. Chime on in, love tubers. Chime on in. So excited, Chantel. Me too, Chantel, because this message is a really powerful message for us today. Really, really, really good message for us today. So I'm very excited as well. Come on, Chantel. Get your journals or your grimoires and let's take notes. Darla, look at our members, our channel members. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving, Danielle? Darla and Charlie. Hi, Charlie. How you loving? How you loving? You excited to be here? I'm excited for you to be here as well. Ooh, I'm new to this. So happy I found you. Oh, I'm so happy I'm so happy we found each other as well. So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hey, it's Mike. Hey, love. Hey, it's Mike. How you loving? No, it's like, that's really your name. Like in my... in my Ellen DeGeneres voice, yeah. Hey, Mike, like, no, hey, Mike, that's really your name. Don't you just love Ellen DeGeneres? Who watched Ellen, before we dive deep into what we're doing today, but while everyone's chiming in, really, Regina, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Who loves Ellen and who saw Relatable? Oh my God, that thing had me rolling. Who saw Ellen's Relatable on Netflix? Hey, Blue Raven, mwah! So good to see you, Blue Raven. Welcome, 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 welcome. Who saw Ellen? I'm transmasculine. Oh, I like that. Transmasculine. Oh, what does that mean? I'm learning something new today. B, how you loving? Ooh, such a great day. Midnight Mina, I loved her dance. Oh man, did she spank that thing? You know how Ellen does. She spanks it. Probably literally and physically too. And she gets down, man. I love me some Ellen DeGeneres. I can tell I'm really going to love this message today. Ooh, Regina, you're gonna love it. You're absolutely right, Regina. You're gonna love it. Female to male. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. Oh, I got plenty of love for you. It needs for love today. We got nothing but love here for you, baby. We got nothing but love here. And we welcome all races, all genders, all sexual orientations, all religions, all faith paths, all. I serve all people here on this channel. Smash that like button, baby. You know how we do. We're going to talk about today why your spiritual gifts carry a penalty. Bless you. Hey, it's Mike. Bless you. And enjoy your new masculine life. That is incredible. That's a powerful choice for yourself. And being authentic and true to you. Powerful choice. Congratulations. Because some people are just too afraid to stand in their own truth. They really are. I applaud everyone who steps up and stands in their own truth. That's why I'm wearing this shirt today. Super Witch, okay? Because that took a whole lot too to stand up and share and simply be in my own authentic truth. Phyllis, how you loving? Kimberly, how you loving? How you loving? How you loving, family? How you loving? How you loving? So we're going to have a powerful conversation today, and the conversation is all about your spiritual gifts. Why do spiritual gifts carry a penalty? Hey, wanna? How you loving? How you loving? Why do spiritual gifts carry a penalty? And before I share this message, I'm going to begin with a brief prayer from the Word, because you know I'm a Christian witch, right? God, Goddess, I am. Let the meditations of the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord of my soul. Amen. Hashe. Why your spiritual gifts carry a penalty. In short, so you don't hurt yourself and the people around you. Ooh, Alicia, it's your first live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So your spiritual gifts carry a penalty so that you don't hurt yourself and the people around you. What does that mean? It means you received gifts from the divine for an express purpose here on the planet and beyond the planet. You did not receive gifts to do whatever the hell you feel like doing. And you did not receive gifts for your own personal advantage. Hey, Lorenzo, how you loving? Your gifts are altruistic. That means your gifts are for all of creation, not just you. Your gifts are not to forward your ego tendencies. What are ego tendencies? To be seen, to be liked, to be approved of, to be special. All of these ego tendencies, your gifts are not here to serve the ego. God does not serve the ego. Your gifts are not here to be in service to the ego and propping up the false personality that we all fabricate for ourselves over time here on planet Earth, hence the spiritual journey of completely obliterating who you think you are. That's really what spirituality is. That's all it is. Complete obliteration of who you think you are. I'm a black woman from Harlem, grew up in the hood. Obliterate. You ain't no black woman. Oh, I got 3 kids. Obliterate. God let 3 kids come through you. You ain't got jack. You don't own them kids. You don't own those souls. I need to be special. I need to be loved in my love relationship. And the person only have sex with me and only see me. Obliterate. Love is universal. Love is for everyone. Oh, damn. I'm not special? No, you're not special at all. As a matter of fact, the more godly you are, the more unspecial you'll become. And the more you will be cautionary of people who try to make you special. What in the ego needs to be special? Come on, Regina, let's talk about it. Low self-worth, deep insecurity. That's why you have a lot of people that say, I want to find the one, and they couch it in very spiritual terms so it can sound good, but lo and behold, if you use your intuitive radar detector, you know you smelling some bullshit. So they'll say things like, oh, I want to find the one so I can share love. What's the one? If you simply ask a few questions to scratch and sniff at the surface of this bullshit, you'll quickly see where you land. What do you mean, the one? You know that one. What one? They even have written books about it, calling in the one. I haven't found this one yet outside of myself. I see the one in the mirror when I look deeply into my own eyes. I haven't seen the one out there yet. Oh, there were plenty of people that I thought were the one. And there were many people that I tried to make the one. You're gonna be my one. Whatever. And there are many people that you would look at and say, I want them to be the one, but they don't feel that way. They have a different thing going on. No, boo. There is no one. Calling in the one, calling your own damn self. How about that? How about look in the mirror and grow up spiritually and become a spiritual, mature person, soul, and we are the ones we've been waiting for, right, Kimberly? And handle the damn thing yourself. You are your own savior. So they say these things like the one, and what's going to happen when you meet this one? Oh, we're going to do this together. I have it on my vision boards. Some light workers are very, very silly, very silly, because these are not spiritually mature ideas. These are belief systems of a childish, egoic mind that we tried to perpetuate on other people because they were perpetuated on us, and we ingested them ad nauseum, and now they are part of our fabric because we haven't really done our deep spiritual work of really digging down there and breaking up the substrate way deep in the bottom of your well, deep in the unconscious where the dragon's lair. You have not entered the dragon's lair of your own consciousness. Therefore, because we haven't done that, we haven't done the deep, deep, deep work. Let's call it shadow work or whatever work you want to call it. So we're still mired in these old ideas of how we think the world works and our role in it. All the stupidity of, I'm going to find the one and we're going to live happily ever after. Happily ever after is some bullshit. I pray to really be waking you up today spiritually. Like, spiritually mature people don't think that way. Calling in the one and we're going to be together. I'm kind of looking at 4 right now. So 1, right now in my spiritual paradigm, there are 4 that I enjoy I'm not talking about 4 people I have sex with. I'm not talking about that. 4 that I enjoy this very wonderful intimacy of love with. Love. Simply love. Now, throw away that whole one and we're going to be like this. Oh, I got one even better for you. Hey, family, come on in. Twin flame. Anybody heard about that? Go into these twin flame communities when you want to laugh. Come on, Lorenzo, yay. Go into these twin flame communities when you want you want to roll around and laugh at some of the ideas and concepts that people espouse as truth. Go into twin flames. Calvin. Don't get me started on twin flames. I mean, all this brouhaha and foolishness that we get ourselves embroiled in, rather than coming to the simple truth of, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am source. And in knowing that, you know you have all, and then there will probably be many that you connect with. We've already proved that you can have more than one twin flame, right? We've already proven that because people do it. I've done it. I've seen it. So that's already been proven. So people get all mired in these egoic ways of being, and your gifts, your spiritual gifts from God, are not here to serve that ego stupidity. The ego is insane, as A Course in Miracles teaches, so your spiritual gifts are not going to serve ego insanity. They're not. Your gifts are also not going to serve your own agenda. This is why they come with a penalty, because when you try to use your gifts to serve those little egoic tendencies, and for some people very large egoic tendencies, your gifts are going to bite back. Yeah. Like, ooh, what just happened? It's like a knife. However, it's a double-edged sword. You slice somebody and you pull that sucker back, you get sliced too, because you did not use the slice accordingly, appropriately. Oh, what sort of penalties? I'm about to break that down, Blue Raven. Oh, yes, Blue Raven, that's a good one. She got to ask a good question. One of our love tubers, one of our channel members. This is an excellent question. So number 1, your gifts, spiritual gifts. And I'm going to laser this and give you the exactly what it looks like. So they're not here to use, feel as good, it's helping. Yes, yes, yes. So your spiritual gifts are not here to serve the egoic personality tendencies. They're not here to serve your own agenda. I need more money. Turned inward. You know how most people, their whole kind of world is turned inward, like, I need to get this, and I need that, and I need more money, and I need a love, and I want, and I, like a big overgrown 2-year-old. Your spiritual gifts are not for like this. They're not pointed inside. And I'm not talking about turning inward as a meditative, reflective, spiritual practice. I'm talking about, it's all about me and what I need. And da, 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 da. Your gifts are not here for that. Your gifts are looking outward. How can I bless this person? And this person, and this person, and this group of people, and this child, and this senior, and this friend, and that your gifts are looking out like this. They're not turned in. So if you try to flip your gift from being share and give their gifts, share, 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 share. That's all gifts want to do. They simply desire to jump out and share and bless. Whether you get paid for it or not from the person you just blessed, whether you think you're doing it right or not, whether you think you're ready or not, nobody thinks they're ready. Every prophet in the Bible said they wasn't ready, including myself. Every person, and including you probably, every person that Spirit calls is not ready. That's the whole point of the calling. You're not ready. All right? So, if you try to turn those spiritual gifts and you try to use them for your own self, I gotta get something, I need something. Problems, 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 problems. Next, your gifts are here to bless and to uplift all of humanity. And I keep saying beyond humanity because our gifts help a lot of souls that are still rising, like ancestors who are in spirit realms, ascended masters, all of these beings that are beyond the planet. Your gifts are helping them as well. So let's look at a couple of gifts. One gift is the gift of prophecy. You get let's say you have the gift of prophecy, and let's say your gifts of prophecy come to you in dreams. And let's say that in your dreams you see things that are going to happen, and then you're like, oh damn, that thing happened. Like, so many people tell me that they have that gift, the gift of prophecy, and it comes to them in their dreams, and everything they see in their dreams, it comes true exactly like that, and it scares them, and they've said, oh my God, Val, I saw the whole thing in a dream, and next thing I know, the thing happened. Great. That's a gift. Here's an inappropriate use of that gift. Come on, Vanessa, you know what I'm talking about, Vanessa. Here's an inappropriate use of that gift. Let me have a dream so I can see the lottery numbers, so I can get it, so I can pay mine, so I can be set, so I can then serve everybody with my gifts because all my bills are paid. Fuck that. Your gifts don't work like that. No. Your gifts don't care if you have money or not. What does that have to do with it? So trying to get your gifts, once again, on your little paradigm of what you think you need, or for me, which is how we all start off. We all start off like little 2-year-olds, and then we start to see, wait a minute, maybe there's a bigger world than me. Maybe it's not about me. Maybe it's bigger than me. Maybe there's more considerations to this whole universal grand plan than just my little self. It's so little. It's so little to be thinking about yourself all the time. It's so little. Okay, I am a star seed. I don't follow these labels, but my brother, who is from my star family, let me read this from who is from my star family, recently opened me to this last month. Wow, powerful. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, you got this gift of prophecy, so you're going to try to manipulate the gift to see if you can get the gift to give you some winning numbers or some winning lottery or something like that. Come on, DW Consulting, money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. I don't have my bell, but money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. Whoo. Mwah! Billionfold return to you. Chantel, what of all this? I need y'all's knowledge. What is all of this, y'all? I need you here, Chantel. You got the knowledge. You're here. You're good. Now, here's another use of the gift. Let's say you have the gift of persuasion. The gift of persuasion is so that you persuade people to come out of fear into love, so that you persuade people to come out of hate into peace. Martin Luther King had the gift of persuasion. Barack Obama has the gift of persuasion. They're orators. They have many gifts working together, right? As everyone does. So not only did they have the gift of persuasion, they're compelling. They're so compelling, almost irresistible. Valerie, the witch, I love you as well. Mwah! In addition to them being persuasive, they were also great orators. So they could give these incredible speeches. The I Have a Dream speech is history now. Barack Obama, yes, we can. Like, oh my God, people were just wanting to run through flaming hoops for these men, right? You understand what I'm talking about now, right, Blue Raven? So what if you decided, well, I have the gift of persuasion. I can get people to do shit for me. And I have the gift of being a great orator. I'm going to go on Wall Street and I'm going to call people on the phone. Now, people have done this with these gifts. I'm going to call people on the phone and persuade them to get into these junk bonds and stocks. And I'm going to get their money. And I'm a soothsayer. Like you heard Anton say the other day on this channel in the couples interview. He said, I'm a soothsayer. And that's beautiful because he has self-knowledge. Now, that's one of his gifts. And then you saw him at the end do a spoken word piece. He is a soothsayer. So what if you are a soothsayer and you talking to people on the stock market? There's a lot of people that are using their gifts. I bet you somebody somewhere right now is calling someone trying to use their gifts of persuasion and being a great orator that can hit those notes that make people want to run through the walls. You know what I'm talking about. And they're also a soothsayer. They can make you feel like what you're doing is really the right thing. And they're talking you into giving them your money right now for ill purposes, and they're also trying to soothe you while they're doing it. Not only are they robbing you blind, they're also trying to, soothe you. It's like you don't see this. You don't see what I'm doing to you. Like, stop it, get out of here. It's like a fly. All right, let me hear this question. Suicide, Sophie. I mean, so it's selfish of me to try to keep someone for myself? Absolutely. Suicide. Selfish. It's a very interesting name. Very interesting name. Spiritual intelligence. It's a very interesting name. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure of that question. However, I'll continue and perhaps more enlightenment will come as we go. So you have this, come on, I know that's right, Zaire, smash up the likes. So here you have these people that are using their gifts, and guess what? They're getting some money. They're getting some money, so they keep going, They use it, or some people, here's another misuse of the gifts, and then I'll tell you how they bite, how the penalty comes. Here's another use of the gift. You ever see those very charismatic preachers who are so charismatic, they're practically irresistible, like they're just oozing with charisma. Charisma of Christ. Charisma comes from charismatic. It's Christ-like. It was that same thing Christ had. Like people just flocked to him for good reason, because he was helping people and healing people and teaching people and lifting people and loving people. So for good reason. Yet you have some people that are very charismatic and they're going to charisma you into the bed. I remember one of these sisters said something really powerful. She said she was a Adolf Hitler. Look at that, Calvin. Bad use of charisma. Yes. Inappropriate use of the gifts. Here's what one sister told me one time. She was young too. I think she was like in her 20s. And she was a singer. Well, she is a singer. She has this beautiful gift of song, in addition to many of the other gifts, because like I said, all of us have many gifts, right? She had the gift of song. She says she used to go around the churches, because in church, if they see that you can sing, they'll put you up there. They'll yes, oh my God, yes, because this is a gift from God. It's beautiful, right? Then it just grew and it grew and grew, and then she was going to different churches and so forth. And then she said she stopped after a while, and I said, why did you stop? She said, because pastors was always trying to bend me over their desk in their quarters, like in their office. I was like, because she was a very attractive woman too. So some pastors are using their charisma to get all the women in the front row, deaconess this, deaconess that. I'm not saying all pastors. We have our fill. And guess what? One pastor doing it is too many. So we don't need 10, 20, 100, thousands of them doing it. One is too many, because it's an inappropriate use of your gifts. Now that we've talked about some of these gifts, soothsaying gift, being an orator, being persuasive, being charismatic, gift of prophecy. You can see things before they happen. Thank you. All these different gifts. Why then the penalty? Because if you use this gift inappropriately, as we just hi Kevin, how you love it? How you love it? Use these gifts inappropriately, as we just described, to harm others, or in a karmic sense, harming yourself, because whatever goes around comes around. What happens? There's going to be a penalty, a bite, a backlash. Because you're being punished? No. This is not a punishing universe. I have not experienced this universe at all as being a punishing universe. I have not experienced God at all as being a punishing God. I have experienced, and I know what they say in books and churches and the Bible and so forth and so on. And I love the Bible. I read it differently now. I experience this universe as an extremely precise, intelligent phenomena that is occurring, that is always giving us exactly what we're supposed to have, exactly when we're supposed to have it, with exactly who we're supposed to have it with. So I just stopped fighting it, and I let this guiding intelligence, that is a very high order intelligence, let's call it God, spirit, whatever you like to call it, consciousness, energy, that is a very intelligent, way smarter than me, way smarter than me. And what I can compute with my little brain, and us only using less than 1% of our brain capacity, it certainly is far more intelligent than me. And what's more is this universe knows everything about everyone. I don't know everything about everyone. Why not tap into something? You can tap into something that does know everything about everyone at all times, throughout all timelines and dimensions. It is a multi-dimensional, beyond timeline, non-linear phenomena, this universe that is run according to law, with guardians and keepers and spirits at every dimension. And it is wickedly precise. I mean, wicked precise, wicked precision. I often tell some of the amazing beings that I have the benefit, tap into the Akashic Records, absolutely, that I have the blessing of coaching every morning in the Enlightenment Circle. And if you don't know what the Enlightenment Circle is, hop yourself over immediately to valerielove.com, immediately at the end of this video, I should say that, to valerielove.com, and join us in the Enlightenment Circle, where I have the honor and the privilege and the blessing of coaching and teaching a very profound group of souls every single morning. Well, every soul is profound. A very incredible group of souls every single morning, 9:45 a.m. Monday through Friday. The Enlightenment Circle. And anyone who's in the Enlightenment Circle, I saw several Enlightenment Circle members. Please put your experience in the chat so that Zaire already started doing it. Yay! Share, because I can't even explain to you everything that the Enlightenment Circle is. And you will see it if you go to valerielove.com and click on, I believe it is join. You can join us. That's how you can join me. You can join me in the Enlightenment Circle, okay? So here is, why did I talk about the Enlightenment Circle? I was talking about, this is what I say to hey, Love Magic, how you loving? This is what I say to some of the members in the Enlightenment Circle, or what I've said on many occasions, and I probably said it here on the channel as well. Thank you so much, Zaire, for putting it in the chat. Oh, karmic lessons and soulmates, that's a good one. This universe could split a hair on your head 4 ways and know in advance which way each of the 4 was gonna fall. That's the precision of this universe. A sacred text says that God knows how many hairs are on your head, which change from this morning to tonight. You tell me this is not a precise universe that knows everything. I mean, it's wicked precise. As soon as you learn that, and you are okay with that, you'll stop fighting life, and you'll have a much better time. I promise you, you will be so peaceful. You'll be peaceful at yourself, with yourself, within yourself, and you'll be at peace with whatever anybody else is doing, because whatever anybody else is doing is exactly what they're supposed to be doing, from brewing up some meth in their kitchen to meditating on a mountain. And you will not be a busybody buzzing around in everybody else's life affairs trying to abort people's lessons, and you'll stop rescuing and you'll stop being over busy. And with all that extra time on your hands, now that you're out of the lane of everyone else's life, you will have the wonderful opportunity of using all that incredible creative energy to fucking create your own life as magnificent as you can. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. Okay? Isn't that beautiful? Yes, I love it, Kevin. I love it. So, what does the bite look like when your spiritual gifts, the penalty comes for using your gifts inappropriately? Let's talk about one. Come on, well said. Beautiful, Nina. Put this in the chat. Here's number one penalty that comes, that I've experienced, and I've seen many people experience it. Here's number one penalty that comes from using your spiritual gifts inappropriately. The stripping. I call it the great stripping. Have you ever seen, oh, thank you, Ali. Mwah. She said, you look beautiful. Thank you so very much. Beat my face with a little Sephora and a little NYX and a little Laura Mercier and a little, you know, whatever. So, the great stripping. Feel it. Put it in the chat. The great stripping. What is the great stripping? When all that shit that you inappropriately got from misusing your spiritual gifts just gets stripped away. You do look beautiful, you're a goddess. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so very much. When all that shit gets stripped away, as it should, because it's like stolen goods. You got it with an unfair advantage. You went and tried to rob the bank, and now you got it. And when they catch you, they're going to take the money back. Yeah, no. Ill-gotten gains do not last. I've learned it. I've tried it. Haven't we all tried to get some ill-gotten gains? Maybe I can just get it this way, rather than just do the work. Because you know why? Doing the work is long and hard and boring, and nobody wants it. It's called discipline. It's called excellence. It's harder to be excellent. It's harder to be disciplined. What the fuck? Let me just use some of my secret juice and get it right now. Hey, what's up? You want to get with me and I'm going to get with you just because you want to get laid that night? Do the work. Grow up and do the work. So the great stripping is going to be one of the penalties. This is what I've experienced anyway. This is not gospel. I'm not telling you how the whole universe works. I don't fucking know how the whole universe works. I'm not interested in any of that. I'm not interested in what's in books and what people say in the spiritual community and what they say in the witchy community. That's not any of my concern. My concern is my own life and using my gifts, which is I am doing right now, for the advancement of all that is in the divine plan for my life. So all I'm sharing with you is my own journey. This is not gospel. It might not work this way for you. I don't know. I'm sharing this with you with an intention, a powerful intention to inspire. Inspire to what? To love. That's why I'm here. So don't get it twisted and don't think I want disciples. I keep saying on this channel, I don't want no disciples. I don't need disciples. You see, this is what I was told by my teacher. You are a master. This is what I was told when I walked across the stage and I was getting an award. I was graduating. Nothing to the ego. I don't care about all, ego stuff. Who cares? We're about life and love. I was told by my teacher, you are a master. What is a master? Put this in the chat. A master is not one with many disciples. A master is one who creates many masters. Yes. I keep asking to see more people step up and be masters. Woo, come on, Danielle. You ain't late. A wizard is never late. A wizard is never late. You know how we say that on this channel. A wizard is never late. So, mastery. I am here to elicit, inspire, tool, and encourage and fan the flames of your divinity and your mastery and your magnificence and your gifts and your splendor. Danielle, you know me so well, Danielle. You know exactly what I'm going to say, right? I'm not here for disciples. I don't need people to see things the way I see it. I'm here to share my journey, and then you share your journey, and let's gain from each other what we can as we share in this powerful discourse we're all having called life on planet Earth and the evolutionary ascension that's going on right now, so we can help each other ascend faster. Shared learning is faster learning. Now, the great stripping, that's one way that your gifts come bite you, okay? Share your journey. That's all we can do. I am sharing my experience. I can't tell you about how any of it has to be. I'm not here about rules and it has to be this way and it has to be that way and historically it was that and look it up and metaphysically it means that and I'm not on that bandwagon. I don't even fucking believe in the law of attraction anymore. I used to. But as I began to grow and I saw that that's not how it works. The law of attraction is not how it works. So anyway, all I'm saying is there are a lot of things that may reveal themselves to you over time. These are my revelations that I'm sharing with you. Number 2 way that it works, the great stripping. So you can't keep all those ill-gotten gains, and people try to do it. Come on, Joanne. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. Money in the vortex, whoo, whoo. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex, whoo, whoo, whoo. Come on, come on, come on, right? So number 1, great stripping. You cannot keep ill-gotten gains. You can't keep what's not yours, and you can't not get what is yours. This is a precise, intelligent universe, far beyond my comprehension. Number 2, you are now not going to be in access of all the divine supernatural help that you have in heavenly spheres. You're gonna get kind of a timeout, I call it. Like, okay, heaven is gonna be like, sit yourself down somewhere because you don't know how to act. Anybody ever had the divine timeout? That shit hurts. You'd be like, oh, damn, I was going so good. And all of a sudden you feel like something just set you down like, stop it, sit down somewhere until you chill. You'd be like, oh, damn, how did the universe just sit me down like that? I'm going to tell you exactly how it happened to me. I'm going to tell you exactly how this happened. One day, I was scurrying about trying to figure out how I was going to make some money or da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Too ensconced in my littleness of my own little life. This happened years ago. And one day I was standing by the bed. Here's how I got a spiritual timeout. I was standing by the bed, and all of a sudden it felt like something just went like this. And I just went back like that. Literally, it felt like 2 little fingers, like an angel was standing there, and he just went like this. Like real gently, he just did like this. Like, lay yourself down. Look, I laid down and was laid out in the bed for 3 days. And to tell you the truth, and after I got up, I was like, oh, okay, I was doing too much. Man, what was that? Now, people will say it looks like the flu. It looks like da-da-da, it looks like some strange virus. You know this is part of your evolutionary ascension. You've seen these things come into your body 1 minute and your body is acting crazy and then all of a sudden it's gone. It's like, what was that? Things are working through your energetic system so that your nervous system can even withstand the greater levels of spiritual energy that we are all anchoring right now, right? You're anchoring way more spiritual energy than your grandmother could have ever hoped for on planet Earth. You have access to so much more spiritual energy than your grandfather could even have conjured in his wildest imaginings. That's what we're all experiencing now, this up level. You have so many super beings walking about on the planet right now. So this is, oh yeah, you just got lovingly locked down. Doesn't it feel like that? Man, I'll tell you one thing. I thank you, Lisa. Smash that like button, baby. Come on, smash a thon so you can share with YouTube what's important and what really needs to be shared, right? All videos need to be shared. If someone went through the trouble of creating it, hey, let's watch it, let's share it, and find what works for you. So literally, it was like the universal timeout. Like, okay, you need a timeout because you're doing too much. That's a good thing. When the penalty comes as a timeout, like the penalty box, like we even correlated it in our own games, and you got upset in the penalty box in hockey, I think that is. in school, you know, your mother gives you, sit in the corner. That's what they used to tell us when we were growing up. That was ancient. And so you get that, no, you're not late, Dawn, you're right on time. So you get that spiritual smackdown, right? That's what I call sort of like the divine timeout, chill. So when you get that, I have found, stay there, stay down until you feel to get back up. Because some people try to get back up prematurely. You're going to hurt yourself. Don't get up until it's time for you to get up, and you'll know when it's time for you to get up. I was laying in that bed for 3 days. It wasn't no getting up. Here's a third way that these penalties kind of come around, like the energy is showing you don't do that. Once again, this is not a penalizing energy. This is not a punishing energy. This is a corrective energy to show you, don't go that way, go this way. And if you go along with the love of the universe, you will go with that correction. You won't try to fight it. You'll go right along with it. So one of the other ways that it is correcting you is getting you around to being in a perfect place where you'll be so happy and fulfilled and in the love, and everyone around you will be in the love, and you'll be enjoying this rich, beautiful experience on planet Earth. It wants to get you there, right? Your higher self, the ori of your head, the orisha of your head, the guiding spirit of your head, also known as the holy guardian angel, or the orisha that rules your head, or higher self. This entity that is in charge of your spiritual health and your whole spiritual self, let's call it higher self, it's wanting to get you somewhere. So if you are playing with fire, it's going to show you, no, don't do that. It's going to lovingly tap your hand and don't do that, this way. And why is it doing that? Because you already as a soul agreed to doing this stuff. So it's not taking away your freedom of choice. Because some people say, well, that's my choice to use my gifts any way I want to. That's true. You can use fire any way you want to. Also, you can use it to burn down a whole house, or you can use it to cook yourself some s'mores out in the forest and have a wonderful time around the campfire with your friends. You choose. Same with all energy. There is an appropriate use of all energy, and there is an inappropriate use of all energy. There's an inappropriate use of water, to waterboard somebody in Guantanamo Bay. There is a very good use of water. It's an inappropriate use of water, waterboarding people to torture them into telling you their secrets in Guantanamo Bay. I don't think so. It's not why Spirit invented water. A wonderful use of water is to carry water to people who do not have water naturally occurring in their environment because of all of our antics on planet Earth that has caused a change in the water system, and therefore water is not falling in some places and falling too much in other places. To give people who don't have water, that would be a beautiful use of water. It's the same thing with your gifts. Same thing with your gifts. Now, we've seen that you can have the great stripping. We've seen that you can get a little timeout, smackdown. We've also seen that you're not going to have access now to heaven realms. I'm going to conclude with this. You're not going to have access to heaven realms like you used to, or like you would if you had your gifts only aligned altruistically for why they were created in the first place, for why you received these gifts in the first place. Here's what I mean by this. Angels don't talk to rebels. Angels don't talk to infidels. Angels don't talk to dirty, nasty, ratchet people, unless you're about to die. If you're walking across the street, even if you're ratchet, an angel will probably help you and say, hey, move out the way, or something like that. Angels, by and large, do not talk to ratchet people because they're so high in vibration and so magnificent and so immense that if you don't have a corollary, a correlation in your spirit to even be able to vibe and correlate with an angelic being, you're not going to be talking to angelic beings just like having conversations with them. It's not going to happen. I have been blessed, and to tell you the truth, I don't even know why. I'm just being very honest with you. I've been blessed to be able to talk to beings all over this universe. And it just comes very easily to me. Like, I don't even have to cast a circle or anything. Like, I could almost ask any angel anything right now. And pretty much they tell me. I don't know how I got that. I don't know if it came from prayer, because I've been praying a whole lot in many lifetimes. I don't know if it came from prayer or for being an introspective person or for being, I don't know, maybe good or something. I don't even want to say good, because there's, what is that? I don't know what's good or bad. I simply have the ability to be able to talk with beings all over this universe. And it comes very naturally to me. I don't need to cast a circle. I don't need anything. I don't need a wand, a cup. Now, some people need all the hijinks. They need a wand, they need a cup, they need, an altar, they need 9 blue candles, they need all the candles for Saturn, they need all the candles for this, they need all that, they need all of that. I don't have that. I wish you would do a video of some of your specific experiences. Okay, I will do that. There's a lot. I will do that. Get a great video suggestion and idea, Kevin. I humbly receive that. And it's a yes. So because all these beings talk to me, I don't even know why they talk to me. They talk to me just like I'm one of them, somehow. And I figured out somewhere along the way I had access to heaven. So I started using access to heaven. Yeah, Lisa, that's a good idea. Great. So I started using this access to heaven to help people. Doing readings. Thank you, Kevin. Yes, indeed. God bless you. Doing readings because, hey, everybody has questions. Spirit has answers. Everybody doesn't have the same access. Not because anybody is worse or better. Or it doesn't work like that. It's not a merit system. It's simply individualized consciousness of God that can do all these different kinds of things. A squirrel can't do the same thing a horse can, nor should it. And a raccoon doesn't do the same thing that a dog does, nor should it. We're all these different gorgeous creations in the mind of Source. So we're just all different. It's no better or worse or nothing like that. So these beings that talk to me, I mean, they be telling me all manner of shit. And I'm telling you, I would be talking to someone on the alignment circle. I could tell them their whole life. And it's just straight, it's just streaming just like that. Either your mama from the other side will tell me, or your grandmama, or your angels will tell me, or pick a number. There's so many beings on the other side of the veil. So many beings. Oh my God. There's so many beings right here, right now. So many. But we're so dense. That's why we can't tap into them. We're not using our spiritual practices to tap into the more finer, refined, subtle energies. These energies are very subtle. So you got to tune to the right frequency on the channel. It's like then clear. What's that? There's different frequency channels, right? Tune into the right channel and get all the information you want. I'm not even sure I could teach that. I will share. I don't know if I could teach it because I may teach it in the way that I received it, and how you receive it is going to be completely different, completely for you. I am simply praying to be true to what God gave me. That's it. And to fulfill my reason for being. You are a created being. I am a created being. You did not create yourself. That means if you were created for a purpose far beyond your own knowing. A car doesn't know why it was created. A car, if it was created by a company, it's not going to turn around and tell the company, well, this is what I'm going to do. Well, why do we do that with God? We turn around and tell God, I want this God and this God and this God, and send it to me in a prayer. Sign here, God, on my contract that I made up out of my little ego tiny mind. I don't think so. God ain't here to sign your contracts. You are created by God, not the other way. I didn't create God. And when I say God, please don't think I'm talking about some sky character. I gave up sky gods a long time ago. I was born and bred on sky gods. Well, not born. I was later inducted into the cult where they taught me about sky gods, but ain't no sky gods. Ain't nothing up there in the sky. All the action is when you close your eyes, outer eyes, and open your third eye like, oh, damn. This is the shit right here. And I will prove it to you because we will soon be in Peru again with Mother Ayahuasca. And all you got to do is drink the brew and close your eyes. And then tell me what you see. Drink the brew and close your eyes. Well, you're not going to be able to help closing your eyes. You're just going to be like, oh, damn, Mother Ayahuasca, you got me. We're about to go to right now, and we're taking a very select group of, it's already sold out, taking a very select group of beings with us, healers, with us to Peru, to Mother Ayahuasca. And you will probably see, among many things, that life ain't what you thought it was. You're not who you thought you were. Other people are not who you thought they were. And maybe this thing works a whole lot differently than what we first imagined. I'm going to conclude with this. Use your spiritual gifts for love and only for love. Yes, you feel the chills, Vanessa. It's no sky gods. Everybody's like, God, who are you praying to? The other day, I wrote something. I don't know where I wrote it. Oh, I wrote it in this new book that's coming out called Ditch Be Gone. Stop praying to God and start praying in God. Stop. I'm going to end with that. Stop praying to God. To who? Who are you praying to? And start praying in God. You're in God. You're a blessed being born in the mind of God that never left your birthplace. I live in God. I'm praying in God. Moving energy. You're not praying to God like something's out there that you're going to... You like it, Danielle? Yay! To and from. Get rid of all the to and from. I'm in God. And I'm praying in God. Yes. Your prayers can't not be answered from that. Thank you for spending this time with me on a Sunday afternoon. I love you. I'm in my 90-day run. I do have a message for you and a couple of announcements that I got to remember. I have one spot left for coaching. Look, I wrote down my notes, my announcements so I could remember. God bless you. I have one spot left in my coaching practice. If you want to know about coaching, go to valerielove.com, click on coaching. In the EC, we've already talked about that, in our wellness club. If you desire to have the opportunity to come with us to Hawaii, all expenses paid, you have to act on that before February 7th. You have to act on that before February 7th. If you have the desire to join us in my wellness club, in our wellness club, text me 801-871-LOVE. Please be patient as you text us because we receive a lot of texts, and I promise you, we will get you everything you require to join us, okay? Just be patient, kind, and we'll get you everything you require. Okay, Shaquana, we have it. Because see, when you text us, we have that text, we have your name. We just need you to text us your full name and send me the link, Val, and we will get that info to you. I love you. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. KAISI out. Mwah.